Hey guys, it's Lisa Shaw, your transition coordinator, and today we're going to continue talking about matching your qualifications to a job, which is a really important part of the process when creating a resume, going on a job interview, or writing a cover letter. Today we're primarily going to look at matching your qualifications to a job for a resume. So we're going to start by looking at an example of a job at Walmart as a front-end cashier. So the first thing we want to do is analyze the job posting or the job listing. So your first task is to find out as much information as you can about the job posting, the job that you are applying for or sending a resume for. And the best place to start is the actual job posting. You can also look at the company's website, and a great place to obtain information from is also if you know someone who works there, just ask what are the things that are important for someone who might be applying for a job there. So find out, first of all, analyze the job listing, find out as much as you can about the job. So we can find out a lot of information from Walmart's website. This gives us an overview of what they're looking for as a cashier. And then we also have the information of the specific duties and responsibilities of the job itself. So first of all, we analyze the job. We find out as much information as we can. So working in groups of 2 to 3, I'd like you to look at the job listing. And the second step in the process is to highlight keywords or skills. So I'm going to give you just a couple of minutes in order to do that. So you've had time to review the job posting, review the job listing, the information from the website that's listed here. And so let's move forward. So let's look at some of the keywords you might have highlighted. So we see here the word item scanner. We also see it lists that the paste can be intense. That's important to know. We also see the time frame of the position, which is evenings, weekends, during the holiday season. That's important. It lists juggling several tasks, scanning items, explaining a price, bagging items, counting cash back, keeping your area clean. So this is all information we found from the website. And then as we move forward, we look at the job duties. So obviously these are things that we would want to list individually. Smile, greet, and thank customers. It's important to have a positive attitude, which is we've talked about in our workshops before. We always want to turn a negative into a positive and have a positive attitude. Stand for long periods of time. Check out customers. It says we need to be quick and accurate. Again, it notes keeping our area clean and presentable, so we know that must be important because it's been noted twice. Answer customer questions. assist associates across the store. So we have a lot of information about what they're looking for. So the final step in the process is to make a list. So we want to take everything that we highlighted and we want to put it, it's a simple, you can do this with a sheet of paper. Just take one side of the sheet of paper and write down your skills or qualifications. And then on the other side of the paper, you're going to do what we call making the match. So to make the match, that's really your job. Nobody can do that for you. You're the one who has to think about all of the things that you have done, whether as a job, as a volunteer, through your education, whatever experiences you might have, and your job is to look at that required skill or qualification and to think about and write down something that you've done to match that particular requirement. So, for example, we see here one of the requirements is counting cash back. So you want to think back over your experience and say, has there been an opportunity that I had to be responsible for cash? You know, maybe even as maybe you were a volunteer for an organization and you were the one who took up the money. That counts as someone who had some responsibility with counting cash back. You know, maybe you volunteered with an organization where you were helping take up money. Those are the kind of things you want to think about. What experiences have I had that will match this particular job? You know, it's when we talk about making a match, we know that employers will generally look at our resume or job application for 30 seconds to a minute, sometimes longer depending on the job. So it's really up to us to make that process easy for them. If we have clearly outlined how we meet the requirements for the position, then we have given ourselves the very best opportunity to get the job. So that's what we want to do here with making a match. So your homework for next week is to go out either looking at websites or on job boards. You can look at Indeed.com. That's a great place to start. Find a job posting of something in the field that you're interested in and bring that back to class. And then next week you're going to have a worksheet where you will do the process of analyzing the job posting, making your list, and then making the match related to your own experiences. And your instructor or your instructor's aide will be there to help you with that process. This is the first and most important step in getting a job. Making the match between your qualifications and the qualifications required for the job is the most important step in the job hunt process. So hopefully this will be a helpful exercise for you. Again, I'm Lisa Shaw, the Transition Coordinator, and my contact information is here. Feel free to call me or email me if you have any questions or need any assistance with the resume writing process. Thank you.